Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to raise at least $100,000 for your business, I'm going to show you a backdoor way how you can take advantage of department store cards in order to raise that $100,000. Now, here's the thing about it. The first credit card we're looking at is the Amazon Business American Express. Okay. Now, here's the thing about it. With the Amazon Business American Express, it is issued through American Express. Now, here's the thing about it. With American Express, when it comes to their business credit card, they have a lower threshold. All right. Now, I have seen documented where people with a 660, 670 credit score have been able to get the Amazon business credit card. Now, here's the interesting thing about this that you all should know is that when you get that Amazon Business American Express card and you're in that database, you can apply for other business credit cards without getting that hard inquiry. Now, with the Amazon Business American Express credit card, they usually pull your experience. They will take a look at your experience, all right? So that's one thing you do have to keep in mind. But at the same time, when it comes to their business credit cards, they are very flexible in terms of with a lower credit score and for its funding. All right. Now, as you can see here, they have 60-day terms and they have 90-day terms. Okay. So I guess that means that, hey, you can have pay a bill in 60 days or you can pay it in 90 days, depending on which one of these you want to choose. If you choose 3% back, or you can do the 60 days terms, or 5% back, or choose the 90-day term. So it just depends on your budget. But at the same time, like I said, I'm going to show you how to get up to $100,000 just with department store card. The next credit card we're going to be talking about is the Citibank Costco card, the Costco Anywhere Visa card. Now, you do have to have a Costco membership in order to apply for this here card. Just keep that in mind. And yes, with these credit cards I'm talking about, you can do these cards with EIN only if you have an established business credit file as well. So you definitely can get these cards with just EIN, okay? And these credit cards do not report on the personal credit. All of these credit cards I'm talking about, they actually only report on the business side as well. So with this Costco card, think about it is they pull with Equifax, okay? They pull your Equifax score. So when you're applying for this card, one is membership. Number two, when you're applying for it, like I said, you can apply for it with just your EIN if you choose to. All right. But at the same time, they're still going to pull your personal credit, but their card will not report on the personal side. It's only going to be on the business side. So if you happen max out the credit card, it will not affect you on the personal side. The next card is Sam's Club. Now, Sam's Club business credit cards, they're through Synchrony Bank, okay? And so with Synchrony Bank, they're going to look at your Experian credit file, okay? Now, the interesting thing about Synchrony Bank that I want to share with you all, in reference to verifying business and stuff like that, usually they would take a look at your LexisNexis. So that's a place that you can go update your business information as well. Small Business Financial Exchange, all right? Now, here's the thing about it. I keep telling people, in reference to Dun and Bradstreet, I know a lot of people are worried about Dun and Bradstreet having a paydex score, having enough net 30. Now, again, if you're just trying to, again, use the EIN only and avoid using your social security number, because on the application where it says your social security number, you can't put your EIN number, right? But the thing about it, you also have to keep in mind that in terms of revenue, revenue of the business. So if you don't have any revenue in the business, it is a new business, then of course you want to put in your household income. And most of these cards, may I also add that most of these cards here, they are stated income as well. Okay, so maybe that's something that'll help out you guys. But this here is through Security Bank. Now with Security Bank again, they usually would pull the Experian file on this card. Now, the next credit card we're going to look at, like I said, we're actually looking at cards that you can use anywhere. There's department store cards, but you can use them anywhere. And so with Lowe's, they have the American Express Lowe's and they have the MasterCard Lowe's. Now with the with this here, excuse me, with this here American Express, yes, it is issued through American Express, so that's Experian. But this here is MasterCard for the business. It actually is issued through Security Bank as well. Okay. Now again, like I said, EIN no only if you choose to, if you have a strong enough business credit file. All right. Now the next one is Home Depot. Now with Home Depot, they have the Project Loan MasterCard. All right, so with the Project Loan MasterCard, they give you a certain approval amount. Now with the Home Depot, it's through Citibank, it's Equifax. So that's something you also have to consider. It is through Equifax, but in terms of like their business commercial accounts, because they do offer the net accounts as well. Okay. Now, for those of you that know that you have a low FICO score, but you may have a high Vantage score. So say that you didn't check your Vantage score with American Express, American Express, they will give you your TransUnion 3 Vantage score, right? So if you know that you have at least a 680 690 Vantage score and you're needing a business credit card like BCU, Baxter Credit Union, right? And so with Baxter Credit Union, as you can see here, this is how you can join. They have 4 ways of joining: through employment, community charter, family, Life Money U organization, which is $5, but when you join the organization, they'll waive that $5 for you, okay? Now, again, they do offer business credit cards and business lines of credit as well, but it's Vantage 3 TransUnion. So for those of you that know you have a 680, 690 Vantage score and your FICO score is lower, then this is the type of credit union you want to go after, okay? Now, another Vantage scoring that offers business credit cards is Veridian. Veridian offers business credit cards as well. So with Veridian, it is TransUnion. It is TransUnion FICO 3 Vantage score. Okay, and so they offer business credit card, and it's not geo restricted, just like BCU. This here credit union is not geo restricted, so you can apply for a business credit card with them if you're in another state. Now, how do you join it? It's through the Habitat of Humanities. If you're familiar with Jimmy Carter building houses and stuff, that's the Habitat of Humanity. I think it's 20, $25 or something like that. It's not a lot, but when you join there, this will allow you to join this credit union. Okay. Now, my thing about it, I would tell you guys, if you are self-employed, and yes, you can get these business credit cards being self-employed entrepreneurs, even if you're a sole prop. Yes, you can get these cards when you're sole prop. However, if you are sole prop, I would tell you to consider switching up to a legal entity that's going to protect you. And the reason is not only for the protection, but it also gives you more leverage to get access to more business credit funding. Now, if you don't know which structure you should be going after to get business credit funding, click the link in the description. By the way, for some of you all that have not made the decision to structure your business now, this would be the best time to make that decision. The reason is because come January 1st, you would actually have a 1-year-old business. So if you need help with that and to take advantage of your business actually being aging, and the reason I'm talking about this is because a lot of financial institutions, when you're trying to go for like business loans, they want your business to be in business anywhere from 18 to 24 months. right? However, this is how you actually can calculate that 1 year by the end of the year by actually setting up the business now, and come January 1st, when you file your taxes, even if you haven't had any revenue, it would actually be considered a 1 year old business. And I'll tell you another key thing to getting, if you, like I said, if you're trying to get over $100,000 in funding, then another key thing that you definitely want to do, you can click the link to reach out to me, is we can talk about the right type of paperwork, because payroll plays a big role in this, and I'll show you how to actually use payroll to actually as a business trade line that reports on your business credit file as well. All right, so that's for that. Now there's one other, as a matter of fact, there's two other credit unions. Okay, now there's RB, which is Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union. Now they are Advantage 4 Credit Union. Okay, now the good thing about Advantage 4 Credit Union is because they don't calculate the medical bills. If you had inquiries, multiple inquiries within a 14-day period, say you're shopping for a car loan or shopping for a mortgage, they don't calculate that. Okay, so that's the good thing about Advantage 4, that you can actually leverage your business in order to help you get funding. And in terms of, yes, they do offer business credit cards as good thing about it. When you apply for their business credit cards, again, like I said, even as a new business, you can get this here card because it is Advantage. Now, one other credit union I want to tell you about that offers business credit cards that are not geo restricted is NASA. Now, why I'm talking about NASA, NASA used to use a mortgage score to qualify you. They switched up. So they switched over to the Advantage 4 as well, which makes it much easier. Again, if you have a low FICO score, but you have a high Vantage score, then you definitely want to take a look at them. Now, if you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, or setting the right paperwork up so that you can get qualified for funding over 100,000, then click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation.